we start creating uh, the other box. The second plot area is, this is your main area, the visualizations. Whenever you want to create some visuals for your dashboard, you create an appropriate type of format of a graph, of a donut, or a pie chart, or whatever you want to do it. There are two ways to insert a graph or a visual. Let's suppose we want to uh, insert a visual with some of the data in terms of a table. I can click on that with an empty data, or what I can do is I can select this column so that the Power BI can suggest what the best visual it will suit you to describe your visuals. So let's suppose we have just clicked on this one and it has created a box. Let's suppose that we want to, what we want to do. Okay, I have a column that is material group. I'll click on that. So automatically when I click on this, the Power BI will select this on these columns and in the visuals as well and in the box as well. Let me show you that this is the selection where you only can change it to a very few options. For example, you don't need to summarize it. Either it has a first or last name kind of stuff. If you want to count it in a distinct, or you want to count it, uh, uh, how many numbers you have in a time in terms of row or a column, right? Uh, okay, so the next one is uh, this area, the filters. Whenever there is a field in this area, it says filters on the visual. So these two filters will only be affected on this box only. And if anything is dragged on this area, it means that it is impacting on the whole page. And any field which is on this area, it means that how many the sheets I have in the Power BI, it will be affected on all sheets. So let's suppose I have so many data, right? And I only need to show the top 10, right? So what I'll do is I'll open the filter, and this will show you just like an Excel. If you want to manually select it in a basic filtering, or you want to do an advanced filtering, it means that you need to apply a condition whether it contains something, it starts with it and does not meet. You can also do that, but currently we will be doing the top n. So currently I have the material group only. Now I need to do what I need to do. I also need to show what is my spent or procurement numbers on it. So when I will click on it, it will automatically, because this box was clicked already and I clicked on this, so it will automatically make part of this box. Okay, so I'll reduce the box size, and here I have selected the top n. This is something that how many I need to adjust. So it is top 10. But if you can see, this apply filter is not visible now, it is locked. It means that I need to show the Power BI how I need the top 10. So I will drag the net order value over here and apply on it and see that it has changed into top 10. Whenever you're creating a dashboard and you need to focus on each one of the box, it's better to click on this one. So it will open up that what you need to do and how you're working on it, right? Okay, so I will sort it by the net order value. Sorry. Okay, so it is now been sorted out. So if you can see, that I have a blank space as well. So what I'll do is I will again open up the material group, and over here I'll select all, and I will deselect the blank. So it will also remove the blank area. Again, I have a huge number, so I need to change it into you can say measurement units. So the main settings of Power BI is this: the format your visual. I click on this, and there are so many options where you can choose that how you want to do it. So let's suppose there is a style, how you want the style to do. Bold headers, it will automatically change it into a bold headers. And if you want to change it into a flashy rows, so it will change it into a flashy rows, right? So make it visible. I'll changing it into a default. Okay, I'll say values, the grid. So the grid has the horizontal grid, how much width you want. So I've changed it to 4. The grid will become bold. Then the vertical guideline, grid lines, then the border, and there are so many things you can go through it. The next route I would be going is the journal, and this is something which I need to change the measurement unit. So let's suppose if you know the filtering criteria, how you can change it. So let's suppose the millions are denoted by unit. So let's suppose it is not available and it cannot find anything. Maybe it is somewhere else. Maybe it's in the journal. It's not here. Okay. So let me find it. It's not in the journal. It's in the values, specific column. Okay, currently it's not showing me into the units, although I have the latest version of it. Let me sort it out for it, and we can move to the other thing, right? So let's suppose we are leaving it over here as it is. The second one, when I deselect it, uh, I will go into the bar charts. You can drag it over here if you want. I want this to be like this, and let's suppose I want to switch it. I want to do it through purchasing group. Okay, so what you'll do is we'll create a bar chart through a purchasing group. It has already selected this purchasing group into a x-axis. Now I want to do the same column in net order value. I'll click on this. Automatically it will create for the x-axis. I'll maximize that, and it will showing you over here an x-axis and y-axis over here. So these are my purchasing groups, and this is my values. So let's suppose I want to uh, enable the legends on it. So I'll go into the format. Let me go back. So this is the data labels. So now it is showing me the labels that currently I have the purchasing group E04, which is denoted by something, and it has 13.2 billion. Then E09 is 2.8 billion. Then E01 is zero point 0.6 billion, and something else, right? So this is our second visual. The third visual, which I'll be going through, is the pie chart. Suppose we will be using a release indicator, whether my document is approved or not, right? And I need to provide the purchase orders which I will have used, right? So let's suppose I have purchasing documents, right? And it has to be count distinct because I need to because the data is in rows and it has multiple documents and those are being repeated. So what I'll do is that I will change it into a count distinct, means that the number of purchase order I will need to show which are not approved and approved. So let's suppose this is my pie chart and currently it is showing me the legends. I want to disable it. I'll go into the format and go into the off legends. So it has removed. Then again, if these labels are not sufficient enough, I'll open the detail label. It is showing me that whether it needs to be outside, inside, or I can change it what I need to show, whether the category only, percentage of total, or I need to show all the details, right? Right. So let's suppose this is our pie chart and we want to leave it as it is. Suppose that if you can see, need to close this to have a more visualistic. Okay, let's suppose I need to draw a border around it through all three and change the headlines as well. So I'll go to visuals, same format, and what I need to do is uh, go to the journal. It has the effects. It has a visual order. The good thing is about that whenever I click on this and make any changes and click uh, immediately on the second box, it will automatically take me to the same option, right? So I can easily do it. And also you can select all these three and apply the same settings and it will, you know, change it into the same thing. So let's suppose I need to change the heading of it. I'll go to the same thing and it is being showed as the title. Currently, it is showing me whatever the column I have selected. It means the count of purchasing document by release indicator, right? So I can change that number of POs with release indicator, right? So I don't want to change this. And for this, it doesn't need a heading. That's why it has not been shown in the heading thing. So now I need to uh, do something, add some more visuals on it.